All right, what's going on YouTube? It's Donnie B all day. So right now I am in Art Car World in Douglas, Arizona. You're looking at a big Dodge right here. A cartoon is being made pretty soon featuring this guy's works. All of his cars are going to be featured as characters in this cartoon. And what's really cool about this museum is you can come here and it's pretty much free. They just go by donation. So if you're not a jerk, you'll actually donate. But they have some of the coolest stuff in here. And it is, this one has over 400 heads on it, 400 faces, and every one of them are different. It is absolutely nuts, this whole place. The some of the cars are famous. They've been in different movies. They've been just shown all around the world. Some of them have been brought to London for the royal family to see. This is insane. If you are driving near to, through, or by Arizona, especially southeast, or if you're going down across Route 10 through Arizona from New Mexico or from even California before you get to New Mexico, this is a must stop if you're into some wild, wacky, funky stuff. Here's the yacht car. It's got a full boat in this car. It is absolutely incredible. One of the showstoppers is this bug right here. This is all hand done. Every piece of curved glass, the guy had to heat and fold as he went. And he just did it like just as literally as he went. It's got marbles from different countries all over the world adorning this thing. And every single one of these cars is hand done, completely hand done. This one is just absolutely funky. I'm talking funky. You got the bowling pins. It's amazing. You come in here, the guy will give you a tour. One of the cool things is that this building, this museum, is owned by an actor from Attack of the Killer Clowns. So it's by a movie actor, and he stops in here randomly all the time. He's actually supposed to be stopping in a little while, so we might see him before we leave. But his collection is just ridiculous. Oh, this car right here. The last person to drive this car was Johnny Depp. And literally the last person. It was actually pushed in here so they can still say the last person who drove it was Johnny Depp. And Johnny loved it so much that he offered to pay for it. This was built by a guy who wrote a book about the Hells Angels, and he wrote something Loathing Las Vegas. For some reason I can't think of the name, but he wrote that movie as well, that book, Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas. And so you see the American flag of guns, and this thing is just incredible. Here you have the desert car. These all light up too. The museum's actually getting a facelift. Everything's changing. It's about to get way better. Oh, there's the lights. And they're going to be doing like turntable cars and all kinds of crazy, crazy stuff. This one right here is a Cadillac hearse, and it is beyond amazing. And what makes this hearse even better is that the top of the car is a VW Beetle. It's like attached to the top. The stained glass on there. All of these are going to be even better really soon, but you can still come and see them as is. This car with the funky teeth is really cool. And if anybody knows custom chopper maker Ron Finch, if you've ever seen his work, he makes wrought iron custom motorcycles. Well, here's a guy from Texas that did a wrought iron VW Beetle, and this thing is crazy. So what's really cool about this car is he used no measuring tools. He didn't use tape measures, anything. He just grabbed his wire or his steel and started moving metal. And he came out with this. It says Gomez Ironworks in the front. This is crazy. Here's another one. This was a Burning Man car. It's been to a bunch of different Burning Mans. Just absolutely amazing. You have firework igniters right there. Then you have this one, and they all have a story. And I'm not going to pretend to remember all of the stories, but it is crazy. This one, I do remember a lot of the story. This one, if you look at the Buddha, this was a guy, he was like in Hollywood, and he was building this. And while he was building it, a bunch of the Hollywood elites would see him building it and offer pieces. Like these airplanes come from Steve McQueen. The Buddha was donated by Bruce Lee. Just a whole bunch of different people. Like the Lions came from Johnny Carson. A whole bunch of people put in to making this an amazing spectacle of stuff. It's got thousands of coins. It's like 15,000 rivets, I think it was. But look at this, man. This is absolutely crazy. Crazy. The stuff in here. This guy right here who made this, the Colt Mobile, his uncle was actually Samuel Colt, which is pretty cool. But this guy was on drugs. He was a drug addict. And he wanted to get off drugs, but he needed to do something to pass the time to keep his mind off of the drugs. And he just decided to make this. It's got hundreds of horses on it. And it is absolutely freaking bonkers. There's Samuel Colt right there. The Colt Mobile. So it's the only car in the world with 1,045 horses power on top of it, which is nuts. This car is super cool. The front end, some of you might recognize from the Jaguar E-Type. Some of you might recognize the Corvette in it. And some of you might recognize that the actual car is a Corvair. Hence the vents for the rear. So this car was built by a guy whose wife passed away, and he took all of her jewelry and decided to build this freaking car. And it is crazy. This one, the guy just went around collecting junk from everywhere and built a car. These guys right here, there's one on the other side as well. These are leaf blowers, but he has it attached to a gas line, and it will shoot 8-foot flames. So they went from leaf blower to flamethrower. And it is freaking crazy. All these cars are actually not just roadworthy, but they're all like cars that can be driven. They're drivable cars for the road. They're all road legal. And then you have this one right here, which is nuts. One of them, I can't remember, I think it's one of the ones back there, has a bunch of bobbleheads on it. And so when the car drives, there's just bobble everywhere. But, I mean, it's just wild, man. This is absolutely wild. Oh, and the place is pet friendly, so you can bring your dog in. There's more random stuff. They're building this entire area in Douglas, Arizona, and the town, which is right now, it's just a small border town, nothing really big about it, but they're trying to revitalize the town and make it just incredible. What's that girl? Where's that girl? Where's that girl? So you can see the lady that's not Spider-Man. Spider-Man doesn't have boobs. So what's really cool is a New York cab driver, I believe he retired, and he ended up doing this car. This isn't fabric, and it's not like some kind of wallpaper. He hand-painted this entire car. Every single line was painted by hand. You could see in like some of these green ones, the imperfections, how they fluctuate in size. He hand-painted this entire car. And then you have this thing with all the owls on it. He's got this helicopter on the roof. It's just absolutely insane. There's a few cars out here, if you come around Bisbee, where you'll see them driving around. And they're constantly out there. This is the guy with the car. But they're always out there. It's just insane. Insane. Then you have this car. All this entire hood is gold leafing, and he turned it into like flowers. I believe this was, most of these I think were actually made by women. But this is all mirrors all along this car. It is funky. So this is the place. It's Art Car World, Douglas, Arizona. And they've been featured all over the place. I mean, these cars have been featured in magazines, TV shows, documentaries, all over the world. These things have been featured. And you get to come and actually see them. And literally, we paid nothing to get in, and you get a full tour. The guy tells you everything about them. And there's Cheech and Chong. There's Ace Frehley. Oh, and Catman. I didn't even notice that the first time they got Kiss. So yeah, we're just gonna donate. Give a little donation. You can Venmo, give them cash or whatever. But it's free to come in, and the guy gives you his time. So this one right here was built by a woman. It's a motorcycle, but it's made from a Air Force rocket. And you can see it's an actual rocket, but she has a saddle on there with some horns just to put a little something different, which is awesome. This one started life as a Norton, but it has old Indian seats, and everything is just completely handmade. That one right there has a car motor. It was a BMW motorcycle, switched to a car motor, and it runs on jet fuel. And the startup on this on this motorcycle is crazy. It's like 5 different switches you have to hit just to get it primed and started. It's amazing. Oh, Easy Riders right there. So we're going to come out of this room. We're going to come back over here. So this I'll show you actually. So if you look over here, here's a miniature bust. He's actually bringing in his actual mask. There's the hands. But if you remember Attack of the Killer Clowns from Outer Space, this is the clown. But he's the owner of this whole place. And he is just awesome. He's an awesome guy, just letting us come in here, letting you come in here, anybody that comes in here and check this out. But he built this car and drove it all over the place. And this car has been featured all over. It's crazy. You look at the globe, looks like a clown nose. This thing is insane. Insane. The work that goes into these. And it's like a car, like a speaking piece, like kind of like almost like a protest car almost. All this is little babies, and it says somewhere up here, right here, in babies it says safe sex. It's saying, hey, overpopulation. Hey, how about put a rubber on? And then he did his bumpers are in spoons to represent world hunger, things like that. So there's little stuff all over the car. It's been to Burning Man multiple times. You can see Burning Man, Burning Man, Burning Man. There's another one over there, Burning Man, another one over there, Burning Man. So he's had this over there multiple times, and that's awesome. This is a suit made from camera bulbs. The suit itself is about 150 pounds, and that's him wearing it, standing on the camera van that I'm about to show you. That's him in the suit. And that's something he wears, which is ridiculous. And then this is the camera van. It's hard to explain what you're looking at when you see this thing in person. And here you can see, this is the reaction from the royal family. All the photos that are around this room are photos of people whose picture was taken not by some guy with a camera, but the van. The van took their picture, and then they signed waivers saying, yes, you can use my image. But you can see the royal family checking it out. Nobody was holding a camera and saying, oh, hello, king, let me take your picture. No, the van took the picture. You can see these guys right here, the faces of people checking out the car. You can see this guy's face. They wanted his image because he looked a little bit like Mr. Bean. And the face he's making is because within seconds he exploded in laughter looking at the car, and they got the moment right before he did. There's more royal family pictures. Look at her. Look at her face. She cannot believe what she's looking at. There is a cop in England, or a bus driver, I think he is, and then just faces of people who. And check this out. They even have a Boston Celtics hat. So at one point they were in Boston with it. They've taken it literally around the world. This car has been to Europe, all through America, everything, and people have been checking it out. It's wild, man. It is absolutely wild. So you have to come. You have to come through Douglas. That's the killer clown right there, inside of his car. And they're about to do a big thing in here where they're going to have 3 cars in here and a bunch of other stuff. They're just stuff. This thing is going to be like, I can't remember what he said, 75 feet tall or 90 feet tall. And it's going in that parking lot out there. And they're doing a big piece. So this car right here that you see dangling is going to be a full-size car. And it's going to have stained glass all over it. It's going to be upside down like this. So when you drive in under it, you're going to look up and see this car. You can see these cups in real life are going to be 9 feet across. And they're going to spin. They're going to catch wind just like they do. Well, you couldn't see me spin it. But it's going to be completely life-size. I think each one of these rods there are going to be like 20,000 pounds each one. And this thing is going to sit outside. You can see there's even more cars outside that are done up. And they got the cats out there. They're doing all kinds of work. They're putting stained glass, what do you call them? I lost the word. Stained glass like light poles and stuff outside going all the way up and down the road. This was from Houston, Texas. It used to be a light pole, so they turned it upside down, turned it into a chandelier. All this work here, this was handmade just from scrap metal to save it. It's all reclaimed. You got the back of a bug right here. You got more wind chimey stuff. So this is what you see when you drive up to it. Art Car World. And it is absolutely bonkers. Now, if you're going to come through it, there's only open certain days. I'll show you right here, as a matter of fact. Open Friday, Saturday, Sunday, 11 to 7. Monday through Thursday is by appointment only. So if you are coming through Monday through Thursday, you can give them a call and set up an appointment. It is 150% worth it. And for the fact that you can actually bring your dog in, as long as your dog's not a jerk, I think that's really, really cool. But the amount of stuff and what they're doing and the changes they're making, it's worth giving a little donation to be able to come in here and check this place out. So, Douglas, Arizona, you got to come check it out for yourself. And who knows, you might meet the main clown from Killer Clowns from Outer Space. Just super, super cool. All right, well, that's it for this one. Hi, I'm Donnie BLD. Until next video.